Hi and welcome to the Advice Accreditation Bureau, the comedy podcast that reckons everyone has advice, just not all of it is good. My name is Andy Prokopis and today I'm joined by a country boy that found his way onto the biggest radio show in Australia. He's now made the jump from the KIIS network to the Christian O'Connell show on Gold Network, and all the while balancing a little bit of kayaking on the side. Please welcome Peter Deppeler.
Oh, hello, mate. How are you?
G'day, mate.
Do you know it's the first time I've heard you say your last name out loud?
Yeah,
I can never say it.
Sure, but you have it. How did you think that it was pronounced?
I have it in my phone. I'm going to quickly bring it up here now quickly. It's Andy, the first time, Andy Prokopis.
Yeah, spell that out for...
Andy, and then Procopis.
Oh, yeah, that's correct.
Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct. But how you said it is not how that is spelled.
No, okay. That's all I have in my head anyway, so I'm so sorry. But thanks for having me on.
Oh, great to have you, mate. So for the audiences, we have worked together. We had worked together. How long, when did you first join KIIS? We worked at 2 Day, but we'll park that
We'll
aside.
park that one, yeah. No, we worked together. So I was 2014 when KIIS first launched. I'm trying to work out, were you there then or did you?
Yeah, but you were there before KIIS launched.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, I was when it was called Mix 1065 and then went to KIIS 1065. So I was there for like 6 months beforehand working on Yumi Steins and Sammy Lucas' breakfast show at the time. Wow. And then I got a fake role of like a social media manager.
Yes, I remember
under the illusion that maybe Kyle and Jackie are coming to a new radio network.
Yep.
And that's how I started there. But so you were there, you were working on the level below for a while, and then
in the hierarchy.
In the hierarchy, which even though, hang on, no, but there was more senior management there than there was upstairs. Anyway, doesn't matter. My point is, at one stage you were my boss.
Yes, but you've had a few bosses there, and one of my favourite memories of us working together was the transition that you had between the Kyle and Jackie O show, then moving down to the commercial floor, that there was the set of stairwells. And in that, you kind of transformed or used that brief 30-second period to transform yourself into...
Professional Pete?
Yeah, professional Pete. Let's call it that. Something different from intern Pete.
I tried to so much, and I would come downstairs sometimes, and you and mutual friend Michael Dargan would sometimes pull me aside and literally just say, okay, you're coming in still hot. Do you need to go outside for another half an hour? And it was like I was a child.
Yeah,
it was like,
go run a few laps.
Because I was basically, you're coming in too hot for us down here. We're talking about serious clienty stuff, and you are just carrying on like a pork chop.
But most of the time you kind of kept it all in check. However, one incidental thing that you had when you went on holidays.
I didn't realise I was coming here for all this feedback about my time.
This is actually just a real overdue exit interview on my part. But one thing that you did that will live rent-free in my head was when you put your out of office on one year, and it could have even been over Mardi Gras or some kind of gay period of time, and you made a typo, which you have been known to do, and you said that you were on anal leave.
I forgot about that.
And you were an external facing resource that whose out of office went to a lot of different talent management companies, clients, and so they were emailing you. And
okay, now let's just dig this out a little bit. Not literally, but I do remember this. I completely forgot about this. And I was really strict. Once that out of office was gone, I shut that laptop and I was out of the business. And I turned my phone on Do Not Disturb. I didn't want to hear from anyone. I think at that stage I was finishing at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah. And I was like, no, Peter, you deserve the holidays. And then I must have looked at my phone, maybe I'm going to say the next morning or something, just bombarded from messages from you. And I think you might have arranged with HR or something to get into my emails.
So it wasn't bombarded.
I
reckon I may have sent like 2 or 3 texts trying to get your attention. However, I then went through the loop-de-loop of proving to HR that I wasn't just trying to hack your account, and had to kind of provide a varying number of proof points that I was your direct line manager at the time, and this is what I was setting out
are you
to
going to HR and basically saying, I need to get into his emails?
I need to get into his, because then they need to go to IT to access. Yeah, so for me to change your out of office.
Because I'd written, sorry, I'm on anal leave. Okay, so for context as well, I'm not a great reader. I'm not a great writer at all. It's like I haven't been tested for dyslexia or any of that sort of stuff. We just know something's not quite right there. And I probably should get it checked out, but also like my close... Yeah, that's it. We're so busy doing podcasts, you know? No, but my friends and family, my close friends actually have a bit of a Peter dictionary of what... We know what he's trying to say, but he has not written it that way. They kind of have their own dictionary about what I'm talking about.
And I feel that I feel I'm pretty fluent in Peter Duolingo. And yeah, it's taken some time, but I kind of you wrote something the other day about giving him a call or something like that, and it was Gavin him a call, and I'm like, who's Gavin?
Oh, do you know what? Sometimes I just type for my too fast for my own good, and then just hit send. And to be fair, I've been really, and it might not look like it, I've been really trying the last few years. And as I said, when you say that like that, like Gavin, but whatever, I completely spelt wrong. It doesn't look like I am at all. But look, it's just one of my funny things about me.
It is one of your funny things, and you mentioned that thing. You are too busy to get tested for dyslexia, and that is very much the truth, because you're having quite the press tour, because you have left the Kyle and Jackie O show after Kyle and Jackie O have, but left that show, left the KIIS network, and you are off to join the Christian O'Connell show.
Yeah, Gold FM. So 12 and a half years with Kyle and Jackie O, and now we are taking the next journey. Look, on the show on Kyle and Jack, known as Intern Pete. Intern Pete will sort of graduate to Gold anyway, and we'll see where that lands. But yeah, just super excited because he's just, Christian obviously proved Australia wrong when it comes to could the guy from the UK who doesn't know anyone here in Australia do a successful radio show, went number one in Melbourne. He's national around the country now. And I'm just pumped because I get to be a part of it as well, because I think there's a lot of radios in this really weird transitional stage at the moment with media and audio and where things sit, and he's just doing it really well, and I think that's the right place for me to be, plus the dopamine hit that I'll get every day as well.
Totally, and absolutely not to kind of disrespect anyone who you're still working with on the KIIS network, because there's a lot of fantastic radio people and radio minds there. I think you being such a radio nerd yourself, as I always have been, being in rooms with other radio nerds that Christian is, definitely is. Like I like living in London, I listened to Christian when he was over at Absolute, and he's just got such a incredible broadcast mind of just. And that's how he cracked Melbourne. He will crack Sydney. He will crack Australia. I have no doubt. And I'm just so happy for you, mate, that this is absolutely the right place for you.
No, thank you so much.
Yeah,
this is a comedy podcast, though.
We'll
give me to say
there.
something funny. I can.
No,
Good.
No.
I also don't do compliments, so thank you. But thank you. So good.
Are you going as Peter Deppeler?
Well, yeah. I mean, Intern Pete will live on for a little while, and I think it might get a graduation at some stage. So, I mean, that brand is just so big in Australia, right? Like, what do you do? Like,
exactly.
You know, the multi-million-dollar clients that come in all the time going, we just want Intern Pete. You know, you'd be surprised.
You are familiar with client work. What clients are you working with at the moment?
At the moment,
give them a plug.
Hey, what am I? Oh, look, we all love ASICS. To be fair, look, I'm doing a lot of running at the moment.
Yep.
My house is literally full of pairs of ASICS. So,
what size shoe are you?
I'm a 9.5.
Okay.
Do you want to try them on?
No, it'll be too.
Thanks to ASICS. Do you want to try them on?
It'll be far too small. I'll stretch them out.
That's okay.
That's not me just flexing my 10.5 size foot. But
gotcha.
Look, if they were to accidentally send you some 10.5, so I would happily
see if they get tagged in on the post then, right? Such a commercial whore.
Oh, look, I am as well, but that's not why you're here.
No, you're right.
Yeah. To flog shoes. We can do that in the BTS, but You are here to share some advice. Now, the Advice Accreditation Bureau, I ask my guests to bring a piece of advice that they swear by, a piece of advice that presents itself as good, but they actually think is bullshit. And then we may tackle a listener dilemma.
Oh, I love that.
At the end. So, Peter Deppeler.
Yeah, okay, gotcha. So I'm going to be honest with you.
I'm about to let me throw to you, mate.
Oh, sorry.
Hang on.
Okay.
Hang on.
I wrote down though.
So, Peter Deppeler, what is a piece of advice that you swear by?
A piece of advice that I swear by is sign up for absolutely everything when it comes to point systems and anything that is going to get you ahead on life by collecting, flybys and rewards points, but absolutely sign up for everything. Our data is already compromised the second we're born anyway, guys. Stop worrying about it. Do you know what I mean? And the reason why I say that is all of my friends who know me as well, it's something I absolutely swear by. There's nothing wrong with signing up with something on a new app or, the latest opening restaurant or a Mexican place. Sign up because there is so much free shit out there and you can benefit from it massively.
What is the weirdest thing that you have signed up to? What is the weirdest email that is currently, or company that is spamming your emails?
Oh, okay. So little trick for you. Set yourself up an email address that is purely just for these sign-up websites, by the way. Because work email, not so great. Sure. You've got some weird things going on. So that is some other advice I'm going to add to that. So do that. I've signed up. I'm on a couple of sex toy shops as well, which is fine. I may not have purchased something at some stage. I'm one of those ones like, do you want to receive information from external company XXX at the bottom of the tick? I always say yes anyway, because you just never know when things are going to pop up. But there's some great little hacks, and this is why I live by it at the end of the day, because if my number one, which to be fair, I did get caught out and it wasn't great, is if you're in a workplace, get on the social committee because the social committee gets to go over and buy the monthly barbecue or the cups of coffee and tea.
And the sausages.
So you can get, we used to have a guy that we worked with, Lou, and he would get them, but he was getting all the flybys on the manual card. But this company I was working for, I won't name who they are, but they had multiple supermarket accounts across the country. So I just became friends with all the receptionists, and I put all of my rewards card number on all of the accounts, and they would convert over to Qantas points. For context, we would spend a lot of money at these supermarkets around the country. I didn't pay for a flight for 10 years.
So I'm assuming that the company that you're talking about is the company that you currently work for.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, cool. To be absolutely clear. I know, look, it was someone had to get the points, right? Sure. Someone had to.
Yeah.
And then look, I opened my
Otherwise
trap
it's
and
left
then
on the table.
Yeah. And what I'm saying is, everyone's a bit like, oh no, but my data and my, sign up for that, and then they'll want this. And I'm like, yes, I will, but just, calm down.
Okay, so as someone who is not signed up to anything, and it's not a data issue, it's a issue of just the admin and the hassle of it. So setting up the email, that is a really good piece of advice.
Call it a junk email, basically.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Just, Andy P's sign up for everything at gmail.com.
Great. Yeah, excellent. Please don't take that, anyone who's listening. Okay, so then I think the first thing I need to do is flybys and Woolworths rewards.
Yeah. So, excuse me, flybys connected to Virgin.
Yep.
Rewards connected to Qantas. When it comes to supermarkets. A little trick as well, because a lot of people get concerned about their phone number as well, because a lot of these things want your phone number as well. If you're majorly concerned, you can literally go and buy a phone number for a couple of cents, to be honest, online, guys. Yeah. So you can go and buy multiple phone numbers to sign. If you're a bit concerned that, blah, blah, blah. So it's just another little way you can think about things.
Yeah. What do you think of what is the best, in your experience, what is the best bang for buck in terms of rewards for, is it like Woolies rewards? Is it flybys? What's the best thing to be
at the moment for me? It's Velocity, which is Virgin. Okay. So what I would say though is people who want to use these points to buy things like toasters and Apple Watches and stuff. I don't think there's a lot of value in that. There's value in if you are forward planned enough with booking flights.
Got it. So
if we all know that you're going home for Christmas time, for example. You book those flights 9 months out, and you will pay $30 plus 18,000 points on a business class flight, which then you get access to the lounge as well. So just think about those sort of things where it's if you use those points for like hard products, it's just really not the value for it, I think anyway. So
I think people like me know this.
Yeah.
But there's what do you think you can say to someone like me listening who knows all of this stuff, who knows that there are benefits to, but still doesn't do it? What do you think you could say to shift that behaviour?
Yeah, just be open to it. Just at least sign up for one and just make it part of your supermarket visits.
Yep.
And you'll probably see the reward once you get a free flight first. And look, maybe I'm a bit nerdy, but I love going down the rabbit hole and finding all those loopholes. There's all these great hack accounts that there's this new flight or there's new seats popped up here and all that sort of stuff where we can get an upgrade. And I love an airport as well, so I love just hanging out at the airport. Then I get access to the lounge and all that sort of stuff. So
because didn't you fly somewhere simply to fly back to meet someone in like the customs area?
Yeah, well, yeah, that was the Modern Family cast. So, okay, context is everything. One of my first jobs at KIIS was to the Modern Family cast were flying out to Australia.
That's right.
And they weren't doing press because they were filming the Australian episode, and they teamed up with Qantas. And on the first day, I went out there and I can't remember his real name, Cam, the big gay guy who was married to Mitch on Modern Family. I got him there, got an audio grab, played it on the show, and then we realised, the next lot of cast members are arriving in the next day. So I went down for the show and I got Jesse Tyler Ferguson, and I think someone else was there as well. And it was starting to get a bit chaotic. Like other press was going, wait, if we go down there, we could get them as well.
Yeah.
Then the third day was Gloria and Jay. I'm sorry, I'm talking in character names here, but I just can't remember the real names
Sofia
now.
Vergara and Ed O'Neill.
That's it.
Yeah.
And basically what happened out of that was that day I was fighting for my life. There was other media there. Airport security were like, this guy's causing chaos. But I wasn't really doing anything wrong. I was just loud. Just classic Peter Deppeler loud. And I went back to work and I basically didn't get anyone that day. And I went back to work and I said to Jackie, I was like, I'm so deflated. Like we've done so well the last couple of days. We've got all these cast members. And then I realised that they were about to I said, imagine if I could get to America now and get on the same flight as them. Maybe I could get them at the baggage carrier, trick all the media. Now the flight was about to take off. So I was like, well, that's not going to work.
Yep.
So I said, what if I flew to New Zealand and back and then got a flight that landed at exactly the same time as that flight from LA was?
Yeah.
Bang. I get on a plane. I go to New Zealand. I fly. I get in, go through customs. They're like, how long are you here for? I was like, just 2 hours for a quick natty nap. Back on the plane. I'm here, landing in Sydney. I've got, I'm teamed up with a couple of paparazzi who are keeping an eye on that flight for me as well. Bang. We got Phil Dunphy. We got the kids. We got the rest of the cast members. We are there. I am live on the air. We are, oh my God, approach. Bang. I've been pulled aside by customs police at the airport and all the PR of the airport. And they're like, you can't film in here. You can't be on the phone. What are you doing? I'm live on the air. The connection's been cut. And they were like, literally, they thought I had jumped the barrier. They didn't believe that I flew to New Zealand and back to get them. So next minute, Modern Family cast members have gone out and I've completely missed them. And I was gutted. And then next minute I'm back on the show and Kyle and Jack are like, what's going on? What's happening? I said, well, I got detained. And then Roz Leslie from Game of Thrones was in the studio. Yeah. And I'm saying, well, just give me a chance. I'll try and catch up to them. And as I'm running out the door, Kyle goes, we've got someone else at the airport. And it was Liam, another journo, who was doing his own coverage. He's like, Robbie Williams has just arrived. And then the airport security is trying to throw me out. They're like, get out of the airport. You're not welcome here, blah, blah, blah. And then so I'm pretending to limp to take it really slow to see if I could get Robbie Williams over here while trying to say hi to Roz Leslie from Game of Thrones, who's on air with Kyle and Jack at the time. But then the Modern Family cast members are still out there. So then I was trying to limp to take it slow to not get out of the airport, but also try to get out to get the Modern Family cast. The whole thing was a disaster. But I can tell you right now, it's like on one of the old podcasts somewhere, and it was such a journey to get there, to get nothing.
But I'm glad I brought it up.
Yeah. I never told that story out loud, by the way. That was just, I don't even know if that was even worth it, but that's what happened.
Yeah.
That was just my Modern Family story of my life. I've got PTSD now.
Yeah, no, I think you've earned every right to be scoring the points from the staff barbecues of ARN after injuring. And look, I don't even think that that's probably the most diabolical.
Oh my God, no. God, how what's this podcast rated? Do you reckon they'll ever have podcast ratings, by the way?
Probably.
Do you know the following podcast you're listening to is rated?
Well, when I upload it to YouTube, I have to tick whether it's child friendly or not.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. So that's their version of it.
Yeah.
Did you ever? Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. I also think I might have ADHD as well. By the way. Yeah.
What gives you that impression?
No. I was just thinking about something and I thought, were you when you were a kid and you watched videos? Did you ever have that thing on the screen that at the start? And did you ever repeat it as a family? Have you got what you paid for? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
There was also the voice over there. Have you ever brought or rented a videotape that wasn't quite right? Yeah. Can't remember why I brought that up now. I was going to say something about, at the start of a podcast,
Well, they're not paying for it.
No, it's fine.
Not yet anyway.
Just wondered, maybe podcasts could have something like that.
My Patreon is yet to take off.
How much do you charge people for it?
No, I don't have one, mate.
Do you have like an account set up there ready to go?
No.
Yeah.
No, this is freemium model.
Freemium.
Yeah.
I think you can do it on Spotify now where people can pay for premium content.
Oh, probably. But I'm not Tony and Ryan.
Yeah, but why don't you put this one up as premium, see where it lands?
Great.
Do you reckon charge people for it?
Yeah. Who would pay? Who do we think would pay? I did just get a missed call from our mutual friend Michael Dargan as you were somewhere in that
He'd
story.
pay for sure. Like if we said
For this episode, he would.
if we pay, and this is how we'll hook him in. We'll make a little social video. Like, oh my God, Michael Dargan did what? Okay, now let's do someone really famous. Oh my God, Barack Obama did what?
So back to your advice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, back to your advice.
Sign up for everything. Stop stressing about our data. Just give it a go.
I don't think data, I'm sure that there is a percentage of the population that is concerned about data.
Yeah.
Sure. I don't think that is what is holding people back.
Right.
I reckon, if anything, it is spam emails / the administration of actually physically signing up.
Yeah, gotcha. And it's just really nothing. But that's just me, to be fair.
Yeah.
And look, I like to do things in work hours as well. So to be fair, that's where we've landed.
Mate, what are you going to do, bloody, with, I guess, like you're relatively unsupervised based in Sydney and the show being based in Melbourne?
That's right, yeah. So obviously I will be flat out, to be fair. Yeah. I spent my day in the office memorising the Plucker Duck old competition line numbers. So,
the what, sorry?
Do you remember the Plucker Duck competition line?
Yeah. What is the Plucker Duck competition line?
So the original number was 0055600609.
Was that did it spell out Plucker Duck?
I don't know.
Okay.
But then about 10 years later, this is after they stopped doing the envelopes in the basket where they would spin around on the frozen chickens. Yep. So that was the first phone number. And then about 5 years later, I reckon it moved to 1902 And then I also memorised the John Blackman voiceover from the voicemail because I got in trouble from my parents for calling the Plucker Duck competition line 2 times at 55 cents.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you want to hear it?
Yeah.
Hi there. Thanks for calling the Plucker Duck competition line. For your chance to appear on Hey Hey It's Saturday and win great prizes, just leave your name, address and telephone number after the tone. Remember to speak clearly, spell any difficult names and to include your area code. Good luck. Here comes the tone. There you go. Beep. Oh, yeah, thank you. Should have said that bit too. I don't know why I remember weird shit like that, but it just pops into my mind.
I remember, so my dad and stepmom, it was more my dad, they set up a business called Say It in Song.
Oh, yeah.
And
they run jingles for like businesses or something?
They wrote jingles for, so say a guy wanted to propose to his girlfriend.
Yes.
My dad would write like a proposal song bespoke to that relationship.
He's the original AI.
Original AI. And yeah, so our home voicemail got changed and I'm going to see if I can remember it. It was like, hello there, we're not available at the moment. It's Chris and Brian incidentally from Say It in Song. So leave your name, your number, and your message if you want. That's right, only if you want. And we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Yeah, that has stayed in my head. I reckon I was 11 or 12 years old.
So good. But how good also, I mean, I love the fact that you guys did a song, but how good was it when you first got your message bank or your answering machine and it had that little tape in it?
Yeah.
And then you got that one chance of, hi, we're not home. It was, what were we doing as children? Like, it was weird, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was weird, but also I was very reluctant to give anyone my home phone number because that's what I ran the gauntlet of them getting as a kid, like a bit embarrassed about my dad singing into our answering machine message.
I miss a landline though. How good were landlines?
Landlines were good. Did you have any rules about landlines growing up?
Yeah, it was no calls after 8 and no listening in on your sister's calls ever again.
Okay.
I used to love doing that. She just talked so much shit.
Did you, like, were there two phones and you were...
Yeah, we had 2 phones and then we had a cord extender so that you could move like further around the house and stuff like that. Yeah, all of that. And then it was just like, just being a pest, like when it's on the phone, you'd carefully lift it up, but you'd have to not click it and then you just start hitting buttons and stuff like that. And then, yeah, classic comedy.
So we got, it got to a point where my parents had to lock the phone with a code.
Oh.
Because I was only allowed 2 phone calls a night before 8 p.m. That was the same as well. 2 phone calls a night and for 10 minutes each.
Oh, God, that's really strict.
Really strict because I would spend all night just calling friends and going, hey, what you doing? And I wasn't allowed to call anyone before 9 a.m. on a Saturday and 10 a.m. on a Sunday.
Did you guys also have rosters for cleaning in your house as well?
I would imagine so. I don't specifically remember, but we did, take turns. Like we had our individual chores. Like I had to feed the pets.
Yeah.
And then we took turns like doing the dishes.
Okay. I remember when my girlfriend at the time when I was straight, year 8, name was Jade, and she called the landline and it was the first, like I hadn't told the family that I had a girlfriend at this stage. It was early stages, to be honest. It's been about 3 days at this stage. And she called home. She called my home and Mum was like, oh, Jade's on the phone. I went, Jade who? She goes, sounds a friend from school. And I remember thinking, I only saw you 2 hours ago. Like, why are you calling me at home? And I remember thinking, well, I picked up, I was like, hey. And she was like, how was your day? And I was like, good, you were there too. We ate lunch together, sausage roll with cream cheese and sauce. We did everything together today. And then I remember going, did you call for anything? She's like, yeah. And I was like, oh, good, what? She's like, just to say hi. And I missed you. And I thought, oh, that's a bit odd. And then she wanted to stay on the phone for hours and hours. And Mum allowed it to happen too. I swear to God, she was listening in.
Isn't it great? Do we know where Jade is these days?
Oh, I don't know where Jade is. Okay. She was so great. I also was I was quite the ladies' man in year 8 too, by the way. I transitioned from like the boyish school to like a bit of a drama school. Okay. And I worked it. I reckon I had like 10 girlfriends that year. Excellent. Like I was on fire.
Well, I was going to say, it's quite telling that you just went into Jade beyond, well, maybe it was for obvious reasons, but the things that you like, you have stayed on the phone either like, and I'll use that as a metaphor, just the limits or the conversations that you will have with people in the hallway or on a phone call or in a meeting, wherever. You have such a high threshold of like, no, I won't say bullshit, but just like inane chat. And so for poor Jade to just go, hey, like, how was your day?
I know, right?
Yeah. And I'm like, that is completely different to you would absolutely give your all to someone who...
Yeah, now I feel bad. Oh, no. And do you know what?
And that's why we've brought you here.
Thank you.
Jade.
Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, my God. They're still that big. Oh, my God. It doesn't matter. Hey, by the way, one of my favourite things to do moving forward, by the way, is call you or text you just when you are busy. When you are busy. And God bless you, you are busy at the moment. You've got lots of things going on. You're running comedy rooms, you're writing, you've got this podcast, you've got multiple brand deals going on with Stiffies. Like, it's fantastic. But I'm learning my lessons is, perhaps if I've got something to say to you, call you, but also get to the point. Look, I've known you for about 15, 16 years, Andy, so I think you can have that relationship with me. But it is now my favourite thing to call you when you're very busy because you tell me how it is.
I just don't like being on the phone.
Yeah, okay, we'll be better, okay? Okay, there's your feedback. Now, I heard you say that on one of your previous podcasts. You're like, I like to be told off if I've done something wrong. This is not a tell-off, by the way. This is just a...
No. I appreciate radical candor. No, I was a bit short with you quite recently when you were ringing to tell me your amazing news about your new job. But you did what we call in the radio industry a hook and a tease. It was like, oh, I've got some exciting news that I'll have to tell you at a time that isn't right now. I'm like, just tell me the fucking news.
Yeah, I know. I was excited and I'd like to... It's like, okay... In my life, I like general life to be like a big voiceover guy. Hi there, great news. Okay, so this is, I mean, my chat GPT now, it's voice.
What letters are they? Sorry?
Chat GPT.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, thank you. I know my spelling, my dyslexia. Yeah. The voiceover it has now talks to me now in voiceover. Yes, Peter, that's a great idea. But for some reason, I just like my whole life to be a promo. And I definitely integrate that. And I don't know why, but I like to build things up a little bit because I'm excited to share news and things or, you know, my latest rash or whatever it happens to be. Basically, if we're going to tell some news, why doesn't we build it up a little bit? But whereas you're like, no, straight to the point.
Yeah. You like the world is going to end if you don't tell me what you need to say in the next 7 seconds.
Yeah, I understand. And look, I've learned my lesson, but it's also going to be my favourite thing to stir you about for the rest of your life.
So if your life is a promo, what is the promo so far about this episode?
Oh, my Godfather.
How are you selling it?
20 episodes in one. It's the Andy Propocus accreditation, like whatever. Just look, give it a minute. Like I'm sure I could write something in the comments below, but it's an episode like no other that will leave you spellbounded.
Do you reckon you could spell my surname blindly right now?
Absolutely not.
Because that was just Propocus.
No, wait a minute. What was that? Poker hippopotamus. Pocahontas?
Pocahontas.
That's there's something in that. Could I spell A-N... Oh, A-N-D-Y.
Yeah.
Sorry. Shit. Sorry. P-R-O-P-I-C-O-S?
No.
Oh
The right letters, I just think, jumbled. So
where do you get...
I'm not going to laugh because it might be ableist. You may actually have dyslexia.
Where do you get tested, though?
Oh, yeah. So I think the first step is to go to the GP and get a referral.
My GP's so boring at the moment.
So I am...
Sorry, Doctor. He's a big fan of your podcast, by the way.
I was just going to say, it's not the dentist that, like, have you seen the blast out? Anyway, no, we don't need to go into that.
The dentist?
Oh, no, there's a dentist. There's, like, it was in the news in the last 24, 48 hours that people getting tested for, like, blood diseases, HIV, etc.
Gotcha.
Because of if you've been to this dentist. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah,
okay.
like hygiene standards. So
real heavy shit.
Anyway,
good stuff to talk about the podcast.
Yeah, let's kind of pick up this nosedive. They are the right letters. I just think, jumbled.
Yeah. So go to the GP to get tested.
Yeah, GP to get a referral. So I am getting tested for ADHD.
Oh, good luck.
So that's my first step in my neurodivergence journey. So watch this space.
Sick.
Maybe that's the promo.
Yeah.
Do you care about my ADHD diagnosis?
You're getting tested for what? Holy moly.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah,
Yeah.
we can definitely cut something out of there.
Yeah,
I love having this conversation because then people listen to the podcast to get the real behind the scenes,
Totally.
right? Yeah.
Totally. You've seen the out of context.
Oh,
yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
They need more engagement. So if you enjoy the out of context, can you sling us a like?
Yeah. You should. You should be promoting it. Do you put ad spend behind your advertise, like your promo for your podcast or anything
Not
like
yet.
that? No.
Not yet. I want to get a sponsor on.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Who would you like?
ASICS.
ASICS. I can ask them.
Yeah.
I can ask them. Yeah, for sure. I can
I
send an
don't
email.
have to wear New Balance shoes.
No.
Yeah.
It's all right. Who are your socks by?
Sorry?
What's the socks by?
Solomon's.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they're good.
Yeah.
Not as good as ASICS, obviously.
Obviously not. No, we're a big fan of ASICS here at the show. So I am, look, you know what? I'm going to give it a go. I think you've sold, you're wondering what the fuck I'm talking about.
Oh, you're talking about the point system?
Yeah. A piece of advice that you came here for.
Actually, I'm going to stop you there. I'm going to send you all the referral codes because not only... That's the other part.
This is a fucking Ponzi scheme.
Okay. No, it's not. It's not. Okay, so I'm going to get you signed up to a really great app, and it's called Revolut.
Okay.
Big in the UK. It's going ballistic here in Australia right now. My referral code is about $150, so you'll get $150 cash. I'll get $150 cash straight away. You'll sign up. It's like another bank account, right? But they're taking over the world basically. But you'll also get access to, if you want it, Tinder Gold for free, Class Pass, all the Australian newspapers, all the master classes as well.
Oh, yeah.
And it's actually really cool. So, I will send you a referral code to that. We'll start there.
Yep.
And then we'll get you. I'm going to also sign you. Do you fly much, Andy?
I don't, but I could fly more. If you
Gotcha.
ask my parents, I need to get home more.
Okay, well, I'm going to get you signed up. I'm going to send you my referral code. You're going to get a $25 voucher for Pay Later Travel, which is where you can book your flights and pay them off at your willy-nilly, which is great. And then I think the Woolworths and Coles rewards, you can take care of yourself.
And what do you think the reward for the listener after hearing all of that is?
Hi, everyone. My name's Peter, and if you follow me, I will send you a referral code for all of these products, and I can take you out kayaking as well if you like.
So the Bureau so far, like we're up close to 20 episodes in, and I think everyone has brought in fantastic advice, but it has all been like quite earnest and worthy and life-changing and in the sense of like people aren't thinking about you or different like just kind of things from a mental help with mental health. Yeah. This is like a brand new territory of life hack.
Okay.
Like I'm not dismissing it because I'm absolutely going to try it.
Amazing.
I'm a bit sketchy on this Revolut business, but
I know you like it for sure.
But it's very cool now for a set of steak knives.
Yeah,
like
it is. I'd love to be the Deppeler guy. I really would have. Growing up, like the way he cut those tomatoes, hi, this is Tim Shaw. I'm from Deppeler. That's great. I've got his number, by the way. We should call him at some stage. Like that was iconic for its time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Those Demtel. Hi, this is Tim Shaw from Demtel. If you need a knife, they can cut a knife. And
Oz Direct.
Yeah, that was good.
That was another one?
That was more Queensland based, I
Was
reckon.
it?
Yeah,
Okay,
back in the day.
I just remember the brunette woman.
Yeah. So sorry. I hope I've nailed. I probably haven't nailed the brief, have I?
No,
Really?
the brief is whatever you make of it, mate.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want it to sound like an ad, like plugging everything either, but also
but just remember,
this is just how I live my life. Exactly. I mean, I can tell you about happy hours in Sydney if you want as well. Like this, I've got a great hack about that because if you live in the Oxford Street area, everyone knows if you start at the Oxford Hotel from 4 till 6, then you move from Kinsellas from 7 till 9, it's happy hour. So that there's a bit of a rollover there. And then at the other pub on the corner, I think it's the Courthouse, then they've got their happy hour that kicks in as well.
Courthouse has a happy hour at fucking 4 a.m.
Yeah,
like
that's right. East Village down the road, which is like happy hour every day. So they kind of win out of the whole thing, to be fair.
Great. We should get a beer.
We should have a beer.
Yep.
Yeah.
But before we do that, I'm going to approve this advice and we are going to move on to the piece of advice that presents itself as good but you think is shit.
Oh, yeah. Okay, gotcha. I wrote this one down and I really struggled with this one, to be honest. And I don't know why. I had to go back a little bit time and it was they say finish what you started. Okay, no. That's shut up. Like, shut up with that saying. So I think it comes from not a dark place. My mum said to me when I did my first run from Noorat to Terang in Victoria, the rule is if you start a run and it's 7 kilometres, 20 kilometres, the rule is you cannot stop. You start it, you finish it, right? So you cannot break down into a walk or anything like that under any circumstances if that's what you do. Now, that has stuck in my head massively and I have lived my whole life on if you start something, you've got to finish it. Now, sometimes things are just shit and you should stop them, but I will push it right to the edge and to the point of like, I've done 3 marathons in the last 3 weeks and my legs are cooked. And I was running last Sunday in the Hoka Half Marathon and I was running so slow. I was being overtaken by walkers, even though I was still running. And a lady came up to me. She goes, "Are you okay? You look like you're in a lot of pain." I said, "I am, but I can't stop because I've started." And I'm just saying that advice, just shut up because people like me will take it literally and not stop. Like I just feel guilty when I fail on these things as well. You know, like I've signed up for everything and then the guilt you have afterwards, Like sometimes it's okay just to stop if something's shit. Do you know what I mean? Or am I?
Yeah, no. I absolutely. So I think there's two things. One, I agree with you. If something's shit, then you don't have to finish it. Like, so let me, agree with you that it is not great advice. God bless you, Helen. But I also think don't start so many things.
Oh no, I get bored. I go look. I've signed up for a piano lesson tomorrow. I've never played piano in my life.
What's prompted that?
I just heard on your podcast this afternoon, and I found someone on Airtasker. So I was re-listening to some old episodes of this guy that apparently he's only been playing for 4 years. I can't remember his name, and you were like,
Brendan.
Brendan.
Yeah.
So I went on Airtasker, and I'm doing a piano lesson tomorrow morning.
Brendan would be so thrilled to hear that. I'm seeing him tonight. I'll let him know.
Hi, Brendan.
Yeah.
God, which pub?
At Palms.
Okay,
the
gotcha.
comedy night.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Brendan, well, you inspired me. I'm very easily inspired when I go, well, maybe I can have a go at playing the piano. Great. But he must have like a natural skill though, do you reckon?
He's very talented.
It's one of those assholes.
Yeah, but
And I mean that in a good way. I'm just like, some people are just good at shit.
yeah, but you might be good at piano.
I probably could be.
Yeah.
Also wanted to learn the bagpipes at one stage too.
Have you ever blown into a bagpipe before?
It's pretty difficult. I have once, yeah. But like it's the balancing of the bag and then the blowing at the same time. Oh, well, then again, I live on Oxford Street, so there we go. What?
Look, it is rich of me to say don't start so many things, but I think starting with the intention to finish, however, it's not earth-shattering if, for whatever reason, health especially, you don't.
I know. But it's just fun to have life adventures too, though, isn't it?
Absolutely. However, it's also not fun to be in pain.
No, it's true. I'm doing my RSA in a couple of days too.
Responsible service of alcohol.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Can't tell you why. I've got a secret project I'm working on. I'll tell you more about that. Actually, to be fair, great scam. Through work, there's this great promotion which we've launched by the time this podcast go live.
Yep.
Okay, so we're going to be helping out a heap of pubs across Australia.
Great.
It's called Save Our Pub.
Yep.
And I was like, I've always wanted to get my RSA. Hey, I reckon I'll end up having to pour a beer for this promo, so I'm going to do my RSA, which is great. So
Great. So this is on gold?
This is on gold,
Yep.
with Christian O'Connell. So big, it'll launch. So as long as you don't post this podcast early, I will
won't.
not have broken an embargo.
Yeah,
So
great. Excellent. So Save Our Pub is live right now.
It will be live right now. Please don't post it today. I'll be so dead. No, it's good. So, life hack.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to do that. Maybe work could pay for it.
Great.
Yeah. So maybe by the time this episode goes live, will I have passed it? Who knows?
What's involved with getting your RSA? Is it just
I've got a link. I'm definitely going to do it myself. I'm definitely not going to get my friend Travis to do it for me, who's done it before. Like I'm 100% going to commit to this myself. Right through it and just do it properly.
You say that, but now that you've said it, I believe you less.
Okay, but just so you're aware, this is a comedy podcast. That's called comedy.
All right. Okay. So with bad advice, we throw it into the bin.
Okay.
So I agree with you that we should get rid of it.
That's really good. I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was worried about that question.
No, you're doing great, Peter.
Thank you.
Are you ready for a listener dilemma?
Oh, I do. I will just own it, and wherever it goes, I suppose, right?
All right, let's have a look.
Yeah.
So this is from Reese.
Reese. Oh, Reese. Anyone?
No one you know.
Okay.
My friend keeps asking me to pay her back for brunch. The amount was around $30. I paid for her Uber home 3 weeks ago and let it slide. Do I pay her or hold it out of principle?
Good dilemma. Like instantly I want to go, oh, shut up. But
there are wars.
So just let me recap. So basically she's asking for some money back for the lunch, but she got the Uber anyway.
Yep.
Oh, God. Okay. Give her the money, but absolutely steal a part of her soul in some way possible. Like get that money back in a way that makes you feel good. And the reason, I guess my context here is at some stage you're going to see a moment, you're going to go, that has a value of $30 of me accidentally spilling that drink or spilling that secret. You need to find a value of that $30. God, I'm just saying.
But who is marking that value? Like, if the rage within you is that, like, swirling that hot.
Yeah. But also own the swirl then. As they say, own the swirl. So you've got to find something that's a value of that, okay? Just let's give it up because it puts that to bed, okay?
Sure.
And, of course, there'll be other opportunities if you still really like that person, Reese. You know, this is what you'll do is you'll ask them to get the next Uber, right? So that pays it back. But part of their soul that you can own forever of the value of $30 is so worth it. And that might be, oh, she's getting her nails done. Ring them up and cancel the appointment. Whatever, you know. Just, I'm not sure if you like this or not.
This is very Disney villain. Like, have you been, like, binging, like, The Little Mermaid or something recently? Or
No, I have not watched The Little Mermaid. Oh, not since I was a little schoolgirl, to be honest. No,
a little schoolgirl?
Yeah, I was, you know what I mean, back in the day.
Okay, cool.
That sounded a bit weird, didn't it? I wasn't a girl growing up. I did wear a dress once in kindergarten.
Do you think
End of that story.
Do you think people who transition to girls in adult life weren't girls growing up?
Don't know. I blacked out. I'm still on the $30 bloody steal piece of their soul.
So, contrary to that wonderful advice,
Thank you.
I would say, and this is presuming that money isn't like a big issue. Money's an issue for everyone, and cost of living, etc. However, money, it's not a do or die $30 brunch is what I'm getting at. I would say unless the terms are stated before the meal or the Uber or the anything, then you pay it back. You're being
I do agree with that as well.
it's also it's embarrassing for her to ask for the money. Like, you should have asked for the Uber money. Oh, do you mind paying me back?
Yeah, okay, I get that too. But can I just sidebar for a moment?
Sure.
Apologies, I know I know we've stayed well on track and haven't covered off 18 different conversations in the last 40 minutes or so.
It's fine.
But I think there's a really great opportunity here when your group circles, like we've all got group chats, you've got side group chats sometimes with other people that aren't involved or for whatever reason or a birthday's coming up. I think we need to create a friend, and I'll be honest with you, this is something I love reading. I think we need friends, T's and C's moving forward, terms and conditions.
Yep.
And I think we all, it's a great opportunity for you all to contribute to them. And then whoever the person that is most skilled in that world of terms and conditions, they need to put them together. We all need to agree. So when these scenarios pop up from time to time, please refer to the T's and C's. And by the way, not like the American Constitution, but every now and again we can amend these T's and C's if we have to. But that's going to require a brunch or a meeting or a whatever it happens to be. And also the other weird thing about me is I love reading terms and conditions, by the way, because I love finding the loopholes.
So I used to love writing them. So I would probably be the friend. But I do think that it kind of just falls under don't be a shit cunt.
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah.
Do you beep that on the podcast?
Nah.
No, that's sick.
Yeah.
No, I think, yeah. But I just think there's something for us to play around with there with the terms and conditions of friendship groups and just,
You're talking to a man who doesn't want to sign up to flybys.
Yeah, let's just start with flybys, okay? Okay, we'll just start there anyway.
Rather drafting friends' terms and conditions to get a $30 brunch.
Yeah.
I just,
No, and I understand. You've got busy things going on.
Everyone is busy, man.
Everyone's busy.
Busy is relative.
Yeah. I've got to call you later on tonight too. Got big news.
So are you going to stand by take a part of her soul?
100%. Absolutely. Okay. But whatever that value of $30 is to you. Okay.
So I'm not going to approve that advice.
Okay. You obviously like Reese.
You came so close to a clean sweep, Peter.
Oh, man.
But that's all right. Like, I know in your heart you don't stand by taking her soul.
Oh, no. Trust me. Trust me. You stuffed me. Oh, I snorted. You know it's serious now. No. Trust me. I do hold a grudge and I will take people's souls a little bit when they annoy me, even just for entertainment as well. But not in a bad way.
Before we wrap up.
Yeah.
Tell the good people where they can find you. What would you like to plug at the moment?
Oh, look, I got to plug the Christian O'Connell Show, which is on Gold FM across the Gold Network. You can catch that on iHeartRadio. You can find me on Instagram at Pete Deppeler. You can find me on the TikToks. Not really good at TikTok though, to be fair. I'm on X.
Okay.
Currently this week, my account is not hacked.
Okay.
Which is great, which is Pete_Deppeler.
Have you verified your identity for adult content?
I did.
Okay.
And because I got hacked the other day by some bloody, I don't know, crypto something or other, and then I went to go back in and look at some videos, and I was like, what? Oh, I've got to put my age back in there. It's a whole thing. So I put a new profile picture on that account the other day as well. So
Do you miss Pornhub?
I was Pornhub back in the day, to be fair. X is where it's at.
Okay.
Because it's the cut down of everything, to be fair. I've heard.
Who has that time?
Guys who collect points, clearly.
What about just a quick prompt for plugging your kayaking?
Yeah, absolutely. So if you're in Sydney, you want to come out kayaking, I tell you, there's lots of companies out there, but this is the one if you want to come and have fun. It's just Kayaking Sydney. I usually do the Saturday morning sessions, but they're 7 days a week. So
where is it based out of? Where's it based?
So in the mornings out of Blues Point. Blues Point is down near Milson's Point. So the lookout down there, which got done up about a year ago.
Yep.
Beautiful, where all the proposals happen, basically, except that and kayaks coming through in between.
Yep.
And then Lavender Bay in the afternoon is where they dock from there. So if you're ever going to come out, you might be lucky enough to have me on it, or Chad Hurst, who won Big Brother. He hates me bringing up the fact that he won Big Brother, but if we talk about him here, he'll definitely repost this.
Great, perfect.
Yeah.
Well, g'day, Chad.
Yeah.
When does Chad host it?
Hey, Chad is a regular host.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah, he's out there
He's
almost
the man.
every. He's in charge. To
Great.
be fair, he's
Excellent.
the one. Bloody jump starting vans and all bits.
Which body part do you think kayaking works out the most? Would it be the lats?
Yeah, definitely the lats.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm just trying to think. I haven't done it for a week, and I feel like I'm not quite. Definitely the lats and definitely your core for sure. Not really the arms because we're not out there having a race.
Yeah.
We're just cruising. We're taking in. It's zen.
Yep.
It's relaxed.
I'll have to come out.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Or we could record one of the pods here
Love that.
on them. Sorry.
Yeah.
There.
Perfect. Jossie, we're going to pack up the equipment. We're going to go on a kayak.
We're going. No, I was going to have an Oprah moment there, but we won't. Oh, I'm so sorry. Do you know what? We recorded this in the afternoon, and this is the most cooked time of the day for me.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you coming out, Peter.
I love it. I've had so much fun.
I have had fun as well.
Have we gone too long? Like, is it a longer episode, or is it a bit of a stock
I think
standard?
we're bang on. We are whatever it is, it will be.
Do you reckon there'll be much editing?
No.
Fantastic.
No.
Said that bit before.
I'll just edit that deep dive into the court case.
Oh, fuck, they're going to edit this too. Fucking hell. It's good. I liked it. You don't have to wrap it up. You can keep going if you want. Sorry. I'm just getting warmed up.
We've officially ended the podcast.
That's it.
Yeah, we've got places to be. We're busy people.
We're busy people. Yeah, I've got to send you that referral code too before you leave.
All right. Thank you, Peter.
Oh, thanks, mate.